Well, good morning, Internet. We're back here on Rime. We are working our way towards Surf and Turf. I decided that's what I want to do for food. Last episode, we were getting the ranches built. They're now running. I'm up to a few stone hatches. We'll catch up. These two hatch ranches are full, so they're now kicking off extra guys. And then the amount of eggs down here is picking up. I also was lucky to get some Pacu. So I made, dumped them in here and decided to make a couple of Pacu farms. So the way these are set up is this guy just became tame. When he dumps off an egg, it goes up here. Any other eggs he drops are then going to get kicked out up into here. Same thing over here. So this critter sensor is set for 2. Once I get more than 2, boom, it all dumps out of there. These are then set for 1% is generally enough, but I typically go with 2 just to make sure. And then enough feeders to feed those 2 Pacu, because there's either going to be 1 in an egg or 2 in here. So hopefully that will then get me some cooked fish. Food content's coming up. We got barbecue, we got sliced loaf, cooked fish. Pretty soon I'm going to knock out these plants. I put in my gas range and I haven't found any natural gas yet, so hopefully I'll find that soon. Over here we're getting ready for reed fiber. We're going to dump extra polluted dirt now that that tank is full. Extra polluted water we're then going to send this way. But this is still Rime, so luckily this water and these space heaters should keep this warm enough. My source of polluted water is down here. I found a bunch of cold polluted water and polluted ice. So I have a tepidizer in there. I'm going to preheat this and then send it through the system. And then any other polluted ice will just dump down in there. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. And then I've got a filter into this tank for anything that's not polluted water because I found a saltwater vent down here. I'll do an overview. This is a miscalculated pod location map, so it turns out I'm pretty high up. And so I'm already up to space. I found another cool steam vent that's exposed to space, so that's not really producing any water. And then found a gold volcano, which, extra refined metal is always nice. So we should be able to get the reed fiber farm going. Hopefully we'll find, none of these are good. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. So yay, we're gonna take sandstone. So let's get these, I think 25. This water's only at 18, so I'm gonna let that water warm up a bit. Trying to think of the best way of grabbing polluted ice. I think the best is just gonna be grab it, toss it in a storage container, and then once it melts, grab more. And that way we come over this way and grab this polluted ice. And mostly I'm just gonna get reed fiber so I can start to get exosuits going. Once I got that, then my dupes will be happier, not quite as cold. Not sure if I'll do a sealed-in base or just let them run around and only use exosuits where I actually need them. I mean, them being cold is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I like playing on Badlands so much, I'm not used to having sedimentary rock to do stuff with. Usually I'm trying to scavenge as much as I can to make stone hatches, but we're good. And then up here I've got this liquid valve to reduce this flow to just below 10. That way this rotation will always keep happening, and then if it ever does overflow too much, this will turn it off and stop the flow coming in so I don't back up all the toilets. Alright, those are just about up to temperature. Can probably move. Okay, we got polluted water set. We just gotta fill up that tank first. And then down here I put in a gas pump to suck up everything that wasn't oxygen. And it's just sending it all to a carbon skimmer. And then polluted dirt's just coming over here. You know, and send a bit of polluted oxygen around, which I'm just slowly cleaning up. But we should be getting up to enough meat and cooked fish that I can get off the mealwood, which would be nice. Oh, well, looks like all my ice in there melted. Okay, so yeah, that's not particularly warm water right now. They're overpressure, but whew, that was a lot of ice. Oh good, the steam vent did exactly what it was supposed to do. Kind of want to build that, and then hopefully I can get away before they try to pick up the ice and recycle it. But that'll fill up the water tank. I used up quite a bit of water filling this up. Oh, we're out of stone hatch eggs, but we've got 3, right? 4. Okay. Alright. So you, halfway, you're just about to toss me an egg, and then those are both hatchlings. Alright, we're good. I think 4 is enough. If not, I'll toss on some more. I haven't bothered doing the math. Oh, you're up to 23. Okay, that should be enough. Start pumping that out. Okay, like why isn't it pumping? I accidentally pumped super cold polluted water when I first hooked it up, and so I disconnected both sides. Right, let's set to 35. Alright, that'll be more than warm enough, because this area is cold. So as that pumps through, it's going to cool down a bit. And then these should keep it warm enough. How many thimble reeds do I have? Oh, plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Do that. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Those need to go there. Blocking myself from doing the thing I'm trying to do. And got a bunch of sweepers in here. They're just set to pick up eggshells and cooked fish, so that way my dudes don't have to run through water to get to it. Alright, yep, see, so that rotation's still going. Just very slowly. That means it'll slowly start filling up these tanks, and as soon as the polluted water is all cleaned up, it'll start overflowing. We want to set these to 25. Okay, and I think I have some people set to farm. Alright, all my rangers can also do a bit of farming. Once I get rid of the mealwood, there won't be a whole lot of farming for them to do. That should be okay. Skill-wise. Alright, it's about time to start building some stuff to improve their morale. Want another? Yeah, having more people who can do mechatronics is good. Put this into high-speed mode. Alright, so we've got some thimbleweed. It's at growing temperature, now it just needs polluted water. And we should be starting to get some. Yep, now it's starting to come through at high speed. Temperature in there looks like still darn cold. Water itself is 16. It's not. So it's still going to require some heat to keep the thimbleweed going on it, but should be okay. Normally I'd take this tank, take the clean water and fill everything up, but because I found a couple of steam vents, I should be okay. Alright, that's one tank full. Typically with these cleaning systems, you need 3 tanks, means that it will automatically be 100% clean before it gets through, but I just haven't bothered backing it all up. So all this stuff coming in should be clean. Yep. Oh, more salt water. Oh yeah, we got plenty of water on this map. Good. Oh, and brine ice. Make sure I don't get that into the wrong system. Don't need hatchling eggs. Neither one of those are particularly good. Oh, and we're growing. Right. I'm sure 22, 25. Yeah, so we're not quite growing consistently yet, but we are overflowing. Alright, well since that's the case, what does this map look like? I think it's about time I start working on metal refining, getting ready to go up top. Now we got reed fiber, we got water, we got food. Alright, take it out of super speed mode. Much as I keep reusing my metal refining design, I like it. Just a giant industrial brick for everyone to do everything in. I think I might try to grab that mini base mod that's going around. That looks like fun. Maybe I'll try that one next if I can get it. And this forces you to think about exactly what size you're using for everything. But I still enjoy this game. It's fun to solve puzzles. Each map has something different going on. Ooh, actually, there's an idea. What if I do the steam turbine cooling section all the way up here with that gold volcano? I mean, gold volcanoes don't pump out a lot of heat. But if it's already there, why not use it? Of course, knowing my luck, I'll build a metal refinery and then find that I have copper, gold, and iron, and then metal refining only making steel. Whatever. Alright, let's prioritize this. I haven't bothered checking what that is yet. Maybe it'll be something good. And we got something else over there. And more polluted ice. Oh, perfect. So these guys laid an egg. That egg then got shipped up to here. And now this is turned off. So anything that gets laid is going to hit that and go right on through. Yeah, because as soon as the third one happens, that will then turn on. That's the idea. We'll see what happens. And then this is set just to sweep everything but fry eggs. And I think I've got all the fish. No, I don't see a gulpfish yet. So first time I find a gulpfish egg, I've got to update those settings. Alright, we got reed fiber, and we're backing up the polluted water. Perfect, that'll keep it cleaner, easier. And these guys should eat through it pretty quick. We're up to 4 stone, 8 of those. That's up to 35, so it should be cranking up the barbecue, and I am. Alright. So let's deconstruct these. We don't need them anymore. That cooling, heating loop. I'm gonna do that on. Rogue hatch. Yeah. And once I eat through the muck root and the lice loaf, then I should have enough ongoing barbecue for my dupes. I'm only at 11, so I can still hire some more. Food poisoning. Where did they get food poisoning germs? That's set to 1. Who knows? Then I've got these doors shut so nobody tries to go in and feed algae. They just toss the algae in over here and it keeps everything stocked up. Still don't know what that is. Alright. Set the filter on this. Yes. Alright. Just want to make sure I don't accidentally suck up that salt water or anything else that might fall in here. My slime containers are full. Yeah, that's what happened. Alright, how do I want to deal with slime? I thought about making a mushroom farm, but that's not nearly as good. It's too bad these guys don't eat slime. They only eat algae. Suppose I could do a slime... What's that building? An algae distiller? I don't think I'll run out of algae on this map, but I might put one of those in. Trying to think where I can store the slime and not have to keep emptying out these. I think what I'm gonna do is just put in a dropper. Yeah, that'll work. So deconstruct you, deconstruct you, deconstruct you. Don't want to catch my fish. Well, eventually this water will fill up enough so I can do that. And then they shouldn't be able to reach through it and grab slime. What do we have in here? Endeavor's Lung is good, but the rest of those aren't. Yeah, I think I need more suit wearing so I can start getting astronauts. That'll be the plan. Nah, one fish got trapped in there. Don't care. Nope, he got trapped in there. Sorry, bud. You're done for. Now I got a couple of puffs running around. That'll be good. Can make oxalite and whatever else. Starvation. Oh yeah, the Pacu. It complains that they starve, but I'm feeding them enough. I should have 2 in there now. Yep. Right now I have them not eating meat, Pacu fillet, or cooked fish, or barbecue. Alright, perfect. That means I can now switch this. Slime 7. And if I decide to do an algae distiller, if I start running out of algae, I can just put in some shipping to grab it all from here. And of course that releases a little bit of polluted oxygen, but who cares? Constructed power should drop it off pretty quick. Alright, how's the digging going? Alright, my polluted water is backing up nicely. This is now at the point where it's turning on and off. Perfect. And what I'll probably do is toss in just a bit of automation because I want to keep this full of polluted water so that I can melt that polluted ice till I get through it all. Of course, I'll end up with some polluted water under there. I was flooding my temporary generators. And then this will keep pumping up the polluted oxygen, which I've also got some deodorizers around here cleaning that up. And this, I think I've seen this work. Oh, 1. There we go. Yeah, okay. So even though there's only 2.5 kilos of water in there, as soon as the door closes, it seals it, and they're good. Always good to check your automation actually does what you expect it to do. Alright, and then this should be 900. That should be enough to drown them once they start hatching. There's gotta be some popping soon. Check that. Alright, research-wise, I'm just about done with basic research. I've got just these sections left. Alright, I'm just darn curious. What are you? Carbon dioxide geyser. Well, that's worthless. I have no idea what you even use a carbon dioxide geyser for. It's what? Cold, large amounts of carbon dioxide. Like at least the hot carbon dioxide vent you can feed down into slicksters, but the cold one you gotta heat up before you give it to slicksters. And I've gotta get down to the oil biome. Oh, oops. You need to be above. So I'm up to 4 tanks full. Nice. Alright, well, looks like we're going to do a massive cleanup up here. We're going to put in recreational buildings and that type of stuff and start to do metal refining. So, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed automated meat. Maybe, just maybe, I will find some natural gas and then I can have surf and turf going in the next episode. Hope you all have a wonderful day.